And I am back for, I think, episode 6 of Battlefield now, where we're going to take on the Italian Arditi in the episode Avanti, Savoia.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way.
Up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
And those goosebumps are back. These war stories, whilst a little short, are absolutely incredible. And I feel like this one is right up my alley.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing this story makes me worried for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. They would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Right, that gun needs to go away. already feel like Dad's a badass.
All that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours. There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Mateo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Oh, let's get involved. Let's try this one. Nah. Well, this Levolution's in full play this level. Wow.
Addosso, addosso! Non lasciamogli scampo!
Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
I'm taking many hits. Where's this dude's gun? Aha! The Hell Regal. I've been intrigued to give this thing a go. Oh, I like it. Oh, I really like it. Oh, yes. What the fuck? And you? And you? Oh shit. I'm just gonna take a moment. Recover myself here. Pop some heads, get my Hell Regal back out. That's right. Yeah. You can grenade charge all you want. That really didn't do you any favours. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Bit of a tickly cough going on. Gut you like a fish. And you. Okay, let's go back to one of these, because it actually did me quite nicely. Yeah, you retreat. You know it's dead. Except for you, apparently.
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
I'm not going to waste my bullets on you. What I am going to do. That's right.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target.
Have I still... Oh yeah, I've got plenty of dynamite. They... Oh, they're friendlies. You shut up. You shut up. You definitely shut up.
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
How am I taking... Oh, you little swine. I feel like I might do better with a single shot rifle, but then this gun is just too much fun. It's just popping skulls. Plus nothing beats a good stabby. Like the Gewehr there, but really? I feel like this is a mission to just go ham with.
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
Wow. Fuck me.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
No. Okay.
Were you still safe behind your armor?
Of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh God, Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
And after all
I
of
had to
that,
find Mateo. He could have been anywhere.
his hair was perfectly coiffed. No helmet hair, nothing. I find this most peculiar, to say the least. But I'll take my trusty Hellregal. What a gun. What a gun.
Started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
Oh, I take damage now. Still, I'm going to go ham.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Please be a tanker there. Ah. Please be a tanker there. Well, looks like I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. Saying that's only an armoured car. That, on the other hand, is a lot of Germans.
Così! Avanti, procediamo!
Wish those grenades worked that well in multiplayer.
Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No, the men said his unit had made it further up.
Onwards we press.
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches. I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. You had to have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Is
There
this...
were 2 ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
I think I'm definitely going to take the underground route. Because I'll avoid the heavy guns this way. Yes. P18 trench? Well, why not? I've also got my let's say storm. What's this gonna give us? Oh. Unless we get something better. The same gun. Guess I know what it wants me to use. MG Storm? Oh yeah, many ammunitions. So what, we'll do that. Now let's clear the Austrian horn. Horn. That was very nearly the end of me. Oh boy. Run, 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 run. I know from the multiplayer map that there was a back door here. MG Storm. Oh. No, I'll stick with what I've got. I'm gonna take your Gewehr.
I don't know how. I just knew Matteo wasn't there. I still think about that field. Every day. I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No! You...
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno, Matteo.
So very bleak, but so very poignant. They really, really did a masterpiece with these war stories, even though they are a little on the short side. But anyway, there we have it. Episode 6 of Battlefield 1's campaign. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time, where we will go into the 4th war story, The Runner, where we'll become part of the Australian Navy. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye for now.